muted.
And I don't know
We're
if
not
I
live.
I don't know if I just hit a button.
No, we're live. I see people. I see us. Are we live? Say hi, people.
Right.
Mic check 1 2. YouTube doesn't know what we're doing. Well, I don't know what we're doing.
Right. It was weird. Weird stuff just happened.
Chancoin said, "What up?
What
What up, Chancoin? What up, Nick? Grotavahares, Crypto Mining Lifer, Jay Bohannon, Techman, Jay Myers. I think I said Crypto Mining Lifer.
I think so. I don't know.
I think so.
I was checking on stream health.
I'm
and
off.
Stuff.
I'm over here watching the thing, and I was like, yeah, it looks good. Everything looks fine.
Cool.
It looks FA. We'll say it's good.
Right. What's up, happy
I just
hashers?
need this glare behind me to go away.
Right.
Which I don't know what's going on.
It's angry at you today.
It's just unhappy.
Right.
It's fine. Even if I move over, it follows me. It's fine. Screw it. Just take it what it is.
Right, just roll with it.
He says, yep, LOL.
So,
oh my gosh. So what is up, party people? How's it hashing? How's it slaying them blocks and replacing your thermal paste? Or not? You know.
Oh my god. You know, talking about thermal paste, I actually had somebody from our Discord. I believe he saw Swim Pandas. He's like, can anybody work on...
What is manual?
There's the man himself, actually. I was
Whale.
just about to talk about you,
Ralph
Emmanuel.
Cooper?
So, he sent me over these really strange, goofy cards.
G-Force, what does that say?
It says
RTX.
RTX
What?
G-Force. Have you ever seen one like this?
Is that a 2080?
A 2080 Ti.
Blower?
Blower.
Is it Founder? Not a Founder's Edition blower.
No.
Arrow?
You would be really surprised who actually makes this. Hewlett Packard. This is an HP 2080 Ti workstation card.
Okay. That's a new one to me there, right?
I didn't know about him either. And if you could, you see the smudges on this thing?
Yeah.
These little silver smudges.
Did you get happy and forget to wipe your hands off?
You would almost think that at first, until you realize that it doesn't rub off the plastic.
Jancoin said Dell. He goes, damn, I was close.
Just as bad. But if you notice,
how well will that card mine?
But if you see this though, I can't even rub that silver stuff off of the card. Have any idea?
Thermal paste.
Yeah. What would be silver in color?
MX4.
Arctic silver.
That was my second guess.
Because it
was my first guess, but I was just gonna go with try thermal paste.
Right. So
I've never personally used liquid metal and everything. Personally.
So somebody
never done it.
Took apart this card and rethermaled it and then sold it. And our man Emmanuel got his hands on it. I hope he didn't pay too much for these because these things are probably trashed right now. So they
replaced them with liquid metal?
They pasted it with Arctic silver.
Oh.
And put so much Arctic silver on it that it actually went all the way to the MLCCs that go around the VGA chip.
Oh.
So the VGA chip on the memory module side is shorted. I tried to...
For everybody trying to understand why that's a bad thing, normally thermal paste like MX4, it's non-conductive, so it wouldn't hurt if it touched anything on the board. Arctic silver is a semi-conductive thermal paste. Don't recommend it for GPUs.
Never.
You can, in light moderation, light. Like, don't overdo it. Because the moment it overspills,
and you want to sit there and
you
want to use clear nail polish on anything. You do not want to touch the Arctic Silver or liquid metal.
It's bad.
And they went one step further, which kind of blew my mind. While they had the cooler off, they put a dab of Arctic Silver onto each one of the memory modules, and then
Why would you do that?
Because they were trying to make this thing cooler. This thing was running too hot for them. So they thought
that's the smartest miner I ever met.
So they put Arctic Silver in between the thermal pad and the memory module. So wrap your brain around that one. They left the thermal pad on, and they put Arctic Silver down onto it.
So to answer your question, Jason Osborne, how will that card mine?
Not very well.
It won't.
I can get one of the cards to boot up really good. The moment that it goes,
I hope you got those for like a really good deal, and you knew what you were getting into. I hope.
Right. Otherwise, you basically got scammed on 3 cards.
Dude. 3? Yeah, 3 of them.
I've got 3 of them.
All
here.
the same way.
Yep. I'm going to be doing a video on this probably live tomorrow. Me pulling them apart and seeing. I've only opened up one of them.
He got them for free.
Baller.
I like that. That's good.
That's a good price.
I have nothing to say.
Yep. Now I feel better.
All's great.
Now I feel better for you.
I was like, dang, dude, I hope you didn't spend like more than $100
That's what I was worried
dollars.
about. Really, was that he spent money on this. So
Nice,
the only thing he spent so far is just shipping them over to me, and then having me ship them back to him. So I'm gonna do a video probably
Can't
live.
beat free graphics card.
No.
Dang right, Jason Osborne. Dang
So
right.
I
mean, they're broken to an extent, but memory modules are replaceable. You can.
I think it's a memory controller issue going to the VGA chip.
That's manageable.
The VGA chip? No.
Oh, no?
No.
You don't think it has anything to do with the memory modules?
Inside the VGA chip. I think it's how it's communicating, because there's... The one that I pulled apart was pretty bad.
Right.
You boot it up and it would defrag as it was booting up into Windows. So idling, it had an issue. I opened up that one, and the Arctic Silver was just in the center of the memory modules. But when you looked at the VGA chip, it coated everything. So I'm gonna do I'll probably go live tomorrow, rooting around on it with a multimeter and seeing if I can find a common fault.
That'd be great.
If I can't find a common fault on them, it's in the VGA chip. And I've got no schematics on this stuff. There's not like you can find schematics on this.
Yeah.
So I don't know values of what the MLCC...
it's gonna be a reference board. It's gonna be a reference. So you just gotta look up the reference.
Right.
That's all that's gonna be. They would have based their design off of the reference model. It should be very similar.
But it's not like that. I'm going to be able to... I don't have a reference to be able to go, okay, let me test this MLCC, let me test this MLCC. I don't know what the actual values are. I'm going to be just probing around and seeing if
look up PDF of it or anything?
No, there is nothing like that.
Because they're PNY. That's what I thought. That's what I guessed. I guess PNY.
Yeah, PNY makes them, but it's actually under the HP family.
Wouldn't put in the dishwasher machine, easy fix? Yeah. Totally.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's already broken.
Yeah. Let me
What's worse that could happen?
Let me put it into the oven too. Let me just bake this thing a little bit.
Bummer. Yeah, that's what I guess was the PNY, the arrows.
Yeah,
That's what they look like to me.
Right. But
'Cause
whenever you
those are nice cards, man. I like the BNY arrows. You can just
yeah.
never find them.
Nope. But whenever I was like looking it up, it goes in. It starts looking at the Hewlett Packard workstation setups.
Not Arrow. It's just
So-
BNY.
Mhm.
I'm thinking of Arrow because I have an article next to me, and Arrow is like right across the article. So I'm like trying not to look at it now.
But
It's
at least
it's all it
I
says
know
is Arrow
that
on it.
you did not you got these for free, so it makes me feel a little better that I'll start rooting around on it tomorrow. Worst case scenario will be like Monday, but I'm thinking I'll do it tomorrow if I'm not totally busy. I got a couple of things going on tomorrow, but nothing major. So I've got somebody in the Discord that I'm going to help walk through building the XM rig on the Pi tomorrow. So after that, I was figuring I might go live depending on how long that takes.
Nice.
And then I got somebody at the end of the day because I've been working on his car. He's like, "Man, you've been taking all this time out. I need to make you a steak." I'm like, "Well, done. That's awesome.
I will never deny a snake."
Right. And I know he doesn't have a
Never,
whole lot
sir.
of he doesn't have a whole lot of money. He knows that I'm trying to help him out, which it's awesome.
That's legit, dude.
Right. Show appreciation when people do good things.
Oh, for sure.
And call out the bastards that fucking sit there and scam people.
Yeah, man. They're out there, man. 'Tis a season to be frosty, says the title of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
That is a true statement.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Even your GPU Jesus fell victim. These guys they do their job good.
Yeah.
They do it very well.
Yours was collectively over like a week or two, but someone was trying to play like they were me in our Discord and in a couple other Discords, trying to scam people out of ETH, saying they were me, that I was working on a secret project, is what they told Hello Crypto Miner anyway, is that I was working on a secret project, and I hit my 50 ETH limit for the day on Binance. Yeah.
Some bogus ass shit. Just like whenever I was trying to buy graphics cards and I got fucking scammed. So I will be giving out a ton of information on this. I'm like still kind of.
Yes, they are, Jason.
I've got to go through all the information that I have and like kind of stricken out some of my personal info onto it, and then I'm going to be giving it to Red Panda, everybody, as many people that want to do a video on it as possible to get the word out. I ended up buying cards off of Alibaba, which I know people who do business off of Alibaba. I know people who do business off of AliExpress, which is their competitor. But be careful.
I've done business off AliExpress.
Yeah, I've done business on AliExpress, and I figured that Alibaba was their competitor, and I'm like, well, might as well take a look.
Yes, I'm the one that sent you the promo code, Emmanuel.
Nice.
I'm trying to work a fix around that because I'm like trying to get not being with the DM people, but then I'm like, how can I send them like the codes that they need to use Zelcore, or you know what I mean? So it's like it's hard to like do that and like function properly.
I know.
And people go and ruin this and make it more difficult.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. I got to figure out some way to fix that. But yes, that was me, Emmanuel.
Or
Still
instead of
just
be
trying to
like,
figure that out.
don't give me crypto,
Yeah. Venus's secret project. You work for Techman says I got a code. Nice. Yeah. I got everybody. There's 2 people in the Discord that haven't accepted a friend request from me, which is understandable. So if you're watching this and you are hearing me, you know who you are. Yeah. Would like to give you your Zelcore Plus codes, but I can't until you accept my friend request. So I don't know.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then I get scammed out by some company on Alibaba. Let me pull that up.
Yeah, Panda talked a little bit about it this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just telling people to be leery. Because people are out there, man. It's bad right now.
Super bad.
Like I was talking to somebody the other day. People are getting desperate at this point. These are people in the U.S. There are people that have been this whole time without jobs. You know what I mean? Like they're at this point now where people are getting desperate. In the world in general too. There's places that, of course, worse off than here.
Right.
But, yeah,
so
sucks,
I will do this and then hold on here. Let me.
Scammers suck.
No kidding. So now I can screen share this the right way. I should have set this up beforehand. And screen share.
You're fine. I can see it on the other screen.
I like it.
Oh, too late.
Like a dat.
I'm like, too late. You fixed it already.
You're right. All right.
Jan Coin says, "I feel sorry for you."
Yeah.
So this hope you didn't get scammed too much money.
It was enough.
It was enough.
It was enough.
It's enough to hurt.
Yeah. It's a stinger. So this person here, the HABA business household, these are the people that have basically scammed me. I was trying to basically do something for all of you guys. It's like it helped me out, help you guys out, trying to find cards that were unfindable. Whenever it comes down to it, whenever I do my video, I will have links to it. This way you guys will be able to spam the fuck out of these people. I will be giving out their email addresses, their WhatsApp information. You guys can have fun with these scamming pricks.
This is not financial advice or any advice at all.
Nope.
At all.
But if anybody wants to play.
This is not any kind of advice.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But yeah. Look out for those people.
Oh, yeah. Oop. I can pull that off now.
Nah, means. But why the heck are they still there? Yeah, right?
Yeah. And I it's like,
have you reported them, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
So like they've been reported and everything, and still nothing has come up.
Because they've got different rules in China. They won't. It's like it's kind of garbage, and I've submitted the entire conversations that I've had between these people, and I've even gone as far as it finally popped to where it would allow me to escalate the conversation with Alibaba. So I'm hoping that this is going to be the moment that they get booted off the platform for being obvious scammers.
We hope.
Yeah, one could only hope.
And then they'll just assume a different name and probably do it again.
Yeah, unfortunately. You shut down one, and they're like cockroaches. Two more pop up in their place because they're pieces of shit. But
super.
Yeah,
living the good life over there.
No kidding. Send some of that snow over here.
Dude, we had 4 inches earlier this week.
Man, we haven't had nothing.
And then we had 2 inches like 2 days before that.
How are you getting more snow than me?
I have not seen that much snow in a long time. I was like, where the hell did this snow come from?
We got snowmobile trails here that have been technically open since the 18th, with not a lick of snow on the ground, not a frozen lake.
Snow. I am excited because I love snow. I love snow and hate. We get a lot of ice, and I hate the ice, but I love the snow. Snow is manageable.
Right.
Ice is not manageable. Like it's just bad, and it stays bad.
Oh God, just rub it in, crypto mining life. For God, 8 to 10 inches over there. Psh.
Yeah, dude. That stuff was crazy, dude.
Yeah, New York
New
got
York
hammered.
got like crazy. They woke up and it was like, hey, guess what?
Winter.
Here's here's all the way to the top of your door in snow. Have fun. I've seen some
we
places
had
up
that.
in like northern New York where it was like halfway up their door and higher. I was like,
We had it like a year, like about 6 or 7 years ago. We had gotten the blizzard out here, and it literally, like, I had snow from the top of my roof.
I didn't see what time it was.
I had snow.
Welcome, buddy.
I had snow from the top of my roof, all the way to the below my deck. It was the whole back of my house was a big giant snow drift, and I'm sitting there looking at it, going, "Man, my snowmobiles are in there."
Like, dang it. You got a snowblower in there?
I had
Like
that. I had that. I didn't have a snowblower at the time. I had shovels. So I
Manageable.
my driveway, my Monte Carlo SS, or no, it was I had my my Pontiac Grand Prix GT at the time. You can only see 2 inches of the roof of my car.
Oh, wow. Dr. was around 12 inches and still coming.
Oh my God!
Wow. That's... Be safe, buddy. You stay warm.
Right. I hope you got supplies.
Stay warm, stay safe. I'm sure you do. I know you, buddy. I'm sure you're good. But
Right.
you're probably just living the best life. Just
He's like,
Be
I don't
safe.
have to
Have
go
fun.
anywhere. Oh, this is amazing.
oh, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted.
I've been prepping my whole life.
This is a vacation. Emmanuel says, Nim, can you send the information of the Alibaba person?
You buy from it a lot. Okay, yeah, sure. You got it, Emmanuel.
Yeah. That's crazy. It sucks, man. But on some, like, interesting... He goes, supplies? You know me. I know, man. So, on some cool news... anybody seen this interesting little gem here? So the third MSI launched the Aero RTX 3090 passive. That is the heatsink in the middle. Like, this is the heatsink. Like, legit. Like, it looks really cool to me.
Oh wow, so it's got like an exposed radiator blow through.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's almost like your like how the Sanyo Screamer was set up.
Yeah, almost. So it just blows straight through. You got 2 8-pins in the back. I think those are
So
8
nice
pins.
for cable management. Oh.
They say that it's a throwback to this card right here. Was it the
DVI
they
ports.
call it? Oh, I know, man. The GTX 480. They're throwing it back to the GTX 480 design.
Oh god, look at the DVI ports. I
man.
love it. So classic.
You got what? That's an
It's an
HDMI
HDMI
port.
on it.
You got 1 HDMI and two DVIs. Oh man, living the high life. But yeah,
Right.
so it's a pretty cool design. All pun intended. I bet it would do really well.
I bet you that sucker's loud.
I bet it is. Knowing how big 3090s are, just think about that. Like, you're like, oh yeah, look at this graphics card. But imagine how big the 3090s have been.
Yeah.
So imagine how big that fan is.
Oh yeah, that fan's gonna be a big one, and oh god, yeah, that.
What's your guys' thoughts on solo mining ETH? If you got the hash power to do it, do it.
Right, but you better
You know what I
have
mean?
some serious hash power.
Need to have well over, I think, 500 or 600 mega hashes to even be like semi-compatible. I was looking at it earlier, and I think like 300 or 400 mega hashes. It was like 6 months or so till you find a block. Granted, your luck, of course, you could always hit a block before then.
Right.
But yeah,
But I know
could
people
could
who-
take you 2 months, could take you 6 months to hit a block on ETH, which is like 2 point something ETH.
Right, and I've got
So-
over a giga hash on it, but drop
So
something.
yeah, I mean, I get stuck on too. Hurt really bad.
But yeah, I mean, I've
1.2 gigahash for good. This is a Somali life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that really hurt. Oh. Let's see what. You sure that MSI 30 Arrow could mine ETH without memory thermal throttling? I think it could, if the design's set up right.
right.
Especially in a mining rig, with those, or in a server case for that matter. You know what I mean? They do great. And stop thinking about it. I know. Long URLs won't paste. Test URL. It's text but can be copy and pasted to browser. How did you do that, John Joy? Is it because you have a slash somewhere else in like somewhere in there without splitting it up? I'm assuming there's no space between browser and HTTPS.
But it's not coming up the right way, though. It's not clickable.
Well, no. That's the point. It's to where we can at least grab it and copy and paste that link.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Because we even tried doing without the HTTP on a stream this morning, and it wasn't working.
No, just a cut and paste.
Yeah. You can just right click and click go to if it doesn't work. Yeah. It works. Pulls up mining after dark. How the GPU Grinch stole Christmas. Told by 3D Douglas. Yep. It worked.
Nice.
Yes, it's not a hyperlink, but copy and paste in browser. Huh. You typed in Livestream. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, we had to do the same thing.
And what's up, Nefarious? Welcome.
So did
welcome.
Serpent this morning. That's kind of what we kind of got around, is if we're gonna do giveaways like that, then they have to be put in the description. But even then, we had to physically, like I was saying, Jamcoin, give me a hard time this morning. Everybody has to like physically allow comments, because it's blocking out a lot of them with it. That's like putting any kind of addresses, like wallet addresses of any kind, for that matter. You know, ours, where we were doing Zelcore wallet, and I had to manually approve wallet addresses. Serpents was ETH. No, it's stupid. Me and Nefarious were looking at it today, like trying to find anything we could. Couldn't find anything. about like them doing something else. There is a setting in your settings now that says block links in your comments. So like you can actually click it and it'll block all links in your comments other than moderators' comments. But ours isn't selected.
Right.
So don't know, man. What's up, sorry?
Fido's like Big Brother's always watching. Yeah.
Says live stream is limiting the number of characters. Damn, that's a bummer.
Huh. Yeah, I noticed like a long time ago, whenever I did my pie tutorial, I tried to put all the my notes into my description, and it prevented me from doing that because it didn't like. It literally saw it as code text piling, and it was like, nope.
Yep.
So I tried to put it.
I've had the same thing.
Yeah. So I mean, they've been limiting stuff for a long time.
Any of my Linux videos that I've done, I've had to like enter in like any of the commands I want to do, put them in like a text file and upload them into like an uploadable hosting service. Kind of like build things.
Or I do what I did and just
Sucks.
direct everybody back to the Discord and be like, I'm going to post it in a section special for that.
Yeah. Yes. That's what I thought too, in first. He said it thinks they implemented it and then it broke.
Yeah.
And they broke the feature. Yeah, I think so too. It's a good possibility. Do you have a website to post it all? What do you mean?
Do you have a website to post it all? No, not really.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, or asking, or saying.
Yeah.
Ethan's nosediving? I know, I see that. I'm excited. I'm ready. My USDT is ready. Jay Bohannon. I gave you my tips a couple weeks ago. About mine was a separate network is what I do. It's like separate, set it up on a different network instead of running a firewall. Firewall's inexpensive.
Yep. Yeah, very expensive.
But you can like mitigate the risk by running it on a separate network than your normal network. Crucial? No, we don't. Not for that. What up, Gundy? Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of a weird situation. Like it just happened out of nowhere. Like we were able to do it. I don't know if it was on Wednesday when we live streamed. Me and Grits live streamed for 3D Print Wednesday. I don't remember posting any links in the live chat, so I don't know if it worked then. But I know that Friday before, I was having issues posting, but no one else was. So maybe that's when it started, was not yesterday, but the Friday before. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. It's not FA. I say that in FA. Not fucking awesome.
Damn.
Like at all. You two being a punk.
I know.
We love you.
We love you, overlords.
Don't delete our content.
Yes, overlords. He does not speak for all of us, overlords.
Right? It's a good thing we have a library.
Right.
It backs up all of our content.
100%.
Usually it's me with the sirens because I'm near
I'm
a
not in
fire
the
station.
I'm not in the best neighborhood. Let's just put it that way.
On a forced vacation, building all kinds of freedom, Rough Cooper, right, dude? Just on a forced vacation, you know. Gotta dig that.
Right. Or don't dig it, and you stay longer.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's see, so what's the mark? So if East nosediving, is everything nosediving? Bitcoin's at 23,367. So 23 grand. $645 on ETH. Litecoin's still in the hundreds. We're at 117 on Litecoin. Litecoin been doing good today. We broke into the hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
Which is nice. I mean, everything seems to be. Hey, there he goes. It didn't want me to feel left out, so mine had to go off. I don't know if you could hear them.
Oh, crypto nomads wanting to know what I meant about earlier. He's like, I'm happy about Bitcoin and rallying and stuff, and I'm like, I am, but I'm not. What I mean by that, crypto nomad, is basically I got scammed out of Bitcoin for graphics cards. So as much as the one side of me goes, fuck yeah, Bitcoin's on a rally, and I just go, fuck, I lost my Bitcoin.
Fuck, I don't have any Bitcoin. Yeah.
So
nice.
I'd be more happy if I still had my Bitcoin.
Crooked Tool says your guys' thoughts on XMR. It's a good coin to mine for CPUs to turn into like Bitcoin or any other coin that you're wanting to gain. There are better currencies to use for like privacy transactions and that are easier. Monero's been kind of weird since that last update that they did. I've had a few issues with it on most wallets. So I don't know. It's a good coin to mine. That's for sure. I mean, it's doing really well right now. We're at $152 for Monero.
Right.
Which is good. Let's see. Network hash rates doing all right. Let's see. Difficulties roughly been the same. No 51% anywhere. I mean, overall, it's a good coin to mine. Looks like don't mine on F2 pool. They haven't had their block. Last 100 blocks, they have a question mark next to it. So they haven't gotten any blocks in 100 blocks. So I wouldn't mind there. So yeah.
Would a 6,700K be worth getting to mine?
I mean, if you're getting it just to mine, I wouldn't focus on that. You know what I mean? Like, if it's like your personal setup and that's what you're getting in your personal setup, sure. Or like in a daily use computer, you know, sure. But I wouldn't build the rig specifically around XMR. Now, if you're wanting to build like a good, like, sturdy miner that can hold a couple graphics cards and have a good CPU to mine with, and you want it to build that way, by all means, yeah. But I wouldn't like build it specifically around the CPU. I'd start GPU first, and figure out like what GPU you want to mine with, and then go to the motherboards to figure out how many GPUs you can put on a motherboard if you're gonna do that way, because if you're going like a good CPU for a mining rig, the most you're gonna get is maybe 6 cards, because you're gonna have to get a decent motherboard, not a mining motherboard. You're gonna have to have like an actual gaming motherboard at that point.
You can get, or you can get U-bit 4-way splitters, and you can get 8 cards on there.
Yeah. But for like stability and like ease of use, 6 cards is what you're gonna go with. Because that's kind of what you're gonna be running for with like even like a single power supply or anything like that, or
Well, that's too much for a single power supply.
depending on the cards. You could have a 1200 watt power supply and like 6, 5, 7.
Well, yeah, you can have fucking a 2,000 watt power supply too. You know.
So I'm saying depends on the situation.
Right. Okay. I'll let that one go. Vita's like, can you elaborate on the dual home network deal? Isn't that just having 2 internet coming in?
Yeah, you can have 2 internets coming in. That's the best way to go about it. I mean, you could set it up on your other, like on your home network, I guess, but running a separate router off of your main router, and then lock that one down completely. You know, like no in and outs other than the mining rigs. You know, that way it's separate, I guess.
And that's kind
that
of
would be the next best step.
And that's how I run mine. Is
best step is just separate internet service, like all together, because you don't need a lot, so you could get like
basic.
Kind of the basic
God.
cheapo service. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. I don't want to miss any other questions that I've seen. Jay Bohannon said, what do you think will happen with ETC?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. ETC's they've been holding their own since they've went to ETC hash. You know, they've let in the 3 gigabyte cards and the 4 gigabyte cards, giving them a home. So that's nice. The price has been up. They've been sitting around $6 to $7, which is nice. You know, it's better than it has been the past couple of months. You know, I don't know. They're doing okay.
Yep.
They haven't like changed anything or solved any of the problems. That's all they did was change the algorithm to a different version of the same algorithm.
Yep.
So I mean, they lowered the DAG size.
They ultimately need to start having things built on the platform.
Yeah. They're not anything but a miner's shitcoin.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yeah, block price is still the same. Exactly. You know, like it's nothing but a miner's shitcoin. Like people mine it to dump it. For Ethereum usually, because it's usually its best trading pair is to Ethereum or to Bitcoin or to USDT, and then they go buy Bitcoin or Ethereum. You know.
And Cricket All's got the Asus 19 PCIe motherboard.
Nice.
Those are cool. I like the idea that you can. That should be the same one. You should be able to hook up 3 power supplies directly to the motherboard, so it's got the bridge to turn them on. But at the end of the day, you need to have more mining specific cards on there in order to make it work.
And I recommend 18.
Yeah.
Leave 1 slot extra just in case one fails.
And it's gonna be a big demand on power supplies. Whatever circuit you have working on there, you got to have a top of the line processor for it to be able to handle all the data lanes. But if they're like, let's say you have a weird glitch in the miner, you now have 18, 19 graphics cards that are down all at once. versus if it was just isolated in the motherboard, you would be losing, 6 or 8. If you look at a lot of your data farms and your mining farms, they're doing, a lot of them are doing servers with 8 graphics cards built into them with specialized coolers on there so that they can be used without with like a pass-through fan.
Like I was saying, J. Bohannon, Binance US has it. Bitfinex. Really the only 2 places that have Ethereum Classic anymore.
Yeah, they're fucking gone everywhere. It's unfortunate.
It's interesting that Coinbase isn't even listed on this list. I mean, I guess they all have it. It looks like OKX has it. Just their volume is really low. Let's see. Yeah, Coinbase Pro.
He's like yeah.
Upbit.
It's just a matter of how much
BTC, Kraken.
how much confirmation you need now in order to send it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan the Dean. Yeah, smash that lizardy like button. Subscribe if you're new here.
Smash it.
Hit the little bell notification and click all so that you get, notified every time we do a video. Oh.
Victor Mike says HPTC uses it. It just takes a while to clear.
Yep.
I know Stex, yeah. Stex has it. Let's see if I can. Still 91K block confirmations. Holy crap. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that doesn't say anything. Is crypto a problem when you nano stacked? What? Yes, I just sent some ETC to my wallet to hold, and it takes 3 to 4 days to send, says Jay Bohannon. Goodness gracious.
Wow.
I know Coinbase takes like a week or so. Last time I tried. But I dumped all mine. Right when they had their last, that last little run up to like $7-8, right after that 51%, that's when I skedaddled. Felt bad. I've been mining Ethereum Classic for a while. But at that point, I knew that they weren't going to fix the problem. I'm not going to. That was a nice run up anyway. I was like, it's the highest it's been in a while. And granted, I didn't take like the $12 or $13 when they came up like a month before. I was like, oh, sure, it'll be okay. And then attack and attack and attack. And I was like, okay, we out. Skirt. I did mine it right when it's right when they
Crypto
forked,
news
though.
like Coinbase is 91,000 block confirmations. Oh,
Screw that.
wow.
Screw that. $12 was the time to sell. Yeah, it was. I agree, Vita. I'm not sure that it'll ever get back up there. I hope, for people's sakes.
The only way
They're
that's
still holding it. You know what I mean?
the only way
I made
that's
profit on mine.
The only way that's gonna happen is basically Ethereum Classics devs need to pull their heads out of their ass and start fucking building on there. They took the time to change the algorithm. Now they need to take the time. Panda. But they need to take the time to start actually developing a product. Not that we're the original chain. Fuck that.
That's not doing anything. Like that's all you're saying is the words. It's like
Right.
where there is
something.
no chain, but Ethereum's doing way more work than you are. So,
and it's like, do I like the idea that Ethereum's going to proof of stake? No, but at least they're building. They're trying.
yeah. Is it a trade mine? Yeah.
What's up, Red Panda? Yo.
How many GPUs can I run on a Celeron G3900T?
I've got the third.
You probably run.
I got the 39
GPU rig. Easy.
I've got the 3930, and I kind of maxed out at 11. 12 was really unstable. I've got a 19 slot motherboard. Red, I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. But we will. I will be getting everybody information on that, Red. And if you want to do a full expose on this, I'll definitely, give you the info if you want it to do a video on it. He's like, he got scammed by AliExpress back in the day.
It sucks.
Yep.
ETC's the New York Jets of crypto.
Oh my god, not like this.
That's a good one, Crypto Nomad. That's a good one, man.
Okay,
Later,
cool.
Crypto Noob.
You got it, Panda. I gotta go through all the stuff to kind of delete my personal info out of it. And then after I get all of it edited for that aspect, I'll give it out.
Have a good night, Crypto Noob. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Give me that questions.
Right?
Give me them questions.
Oh.
Bounty for scammers.
Oh, yeah.
Do it. Not financial advice. Do it. Not any kind of advice.
It's like I'm after
I need some help.
I'm not a rich man, but I would split the return with, and it'd be worth it. Anybody
Jason
out
Osborne
there?
Says, what is your favorite graphics card to mine with? I really want to mine with a 3060 Ti. That seems to be a good card to mine with right now, and you can get them for fairly cheap.
If you can get them.
If you can get them.
That's the problem.
That's the biggest problem. Yes, that's the card that I think is one of the best to mine with, and I think it'd be my favorite. I love my 1660 Ti. That's one of my favorite cards that I've ever had since I've started getting graphics cards to start mining. That one's been my favorite, and it's the Gaming X from MSI. That's great. Yeah, I know, Panda. It's terrible. I had the option to sign up for the Zotax yesterday. I got the link for the Zotax, but it's not really what I want. Like, especially if I'm like having to be picky with what I'm getting and like having to wait. Like, I'm just gonna get the one that I want, one that I know is gonna hatch good. But I don't know. Oh,
The hell was that?
somebody's getting on it.
Oh, that sounded like a burnout.
That just sounded like a really shitty truck.
Oh,
Sound like a really shitty 350.
really been beat on.
Yeah. With no mufflers at all. Yeah, Zotac passing. Yeah. You can buy right now on Amazon, but they're $8.49. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, they're being sold by third party.
Divert after Christmas. Yeah, I've heard that there will be a nice stock unleashed after Christmas. So we'll see. Jason Osborne says, Ethereum moves to proof of stake. What will be the most profitable coin to mine on GPUs after that?
That's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah, it will be.
It'll
be an interesting one.
Because you're gonna see the you're gonna have mining facilities like Genesis. It's like they've got like 6 different facilities.
Mm-hmm.
Filled with ASICs and GPUs, mostly GPUs.
I don't think they'll ever get rid of proof of work.
I don't think so either.
It's my personal opinion. They say they will. I don't think they ever will. Which Alex says he doesn't believe in it, but the board says otherwise.
Right.
And so, I don't know.
Panda, McKell, and Nam. How about some videos on air gap wallets and security best practices? Oh, you've been talking to me about this already. Trying to get me to do a recap on my USB video that I did, and would I still, even on today's day and era, still think that that's the best route? And I've got to do some thinking. I've had a lot of bullshit happening. I mean, I got my 17-year-old cat that's got a tumor in his jaw. And because he's got a tumor in his jaw and his jaw's hurt, and he's constantly pawing at the side of his face, and I can't stop him. And so he's like cutting like with his little thumb claw on there, and we've trimmed it down and everything. He still like kind of just digs at the side of his face, so it's like got these little infections. So I've been like completely sidetracked with that. Then I get scammed for GPUs, and I'm like totally derailed. I'm like all over the place now, and I've just got to get back to the grind, do my thing, refocus, regroup, and build stronger, faster, and harder. Boom. Definitely. I mean, this is not going to derail what me and Mikkel are trying to build.
Yep.
It's just, it might change format somehow.
Ritual says, do you use program to monitor your mining software if it crashes or shuts down? I use Hive for my mining rigs. So that's how I monitor their hash rates and being able to restart them. Another good way, if you know they're off, would be make sure they have like an auto boot feature once power is turned on, and getting like a Wi-Fi plug, like a smart plug, so that way you could actually physically power cycle the actual plug, turn it off and turn it back on, then your rig would come back on.
Yeah.
That'd be another way. That'd be like the best way to do it, because you could physically power cycle the rig that way.
Right, but those like power distribution units those things are expensive.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Because you got to get good ones because you want to make
my
sure
God.
that they can withstand the amount of wattage.
Holy shit, they're expensive.
Yeah. Later, Ralph Cooper.
Nice, thank you, Ralph Cooper. And yes, Crypto Nomad, for sure. Yeah, just keep pushing forward. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. I mean, yeah, I'm pissed off at the situation. It sucks, but there's nothing I can do right now. And you know, I kind of look at it as that's the difference between a good entrepreneur and somebody who's, you know, not fully ready to make that move yet. Is that you take it with the punches. There are a lot of entrepreneurs that went broke, completely broke. All they had was the roof over their head, and they still somehow bounced back. And they bounced back a little harder, a little smarter, and a little faster. And that's all I'm going to do. Yeah, I was depressed for a week. I'm allowed to. I'm fucking human at the end of the day.
Yeah, right. Jay Bohannon, I don't have any currently. I don't use them in my setup.
Due to the Wi-Fi plugs.
Due to the fact that I work from home, so I kind of just reboot my rigs when I see that they're off.
Oh yeah, and John Jermaine, yes,
lucky for me.
I forgot all about that. He's like, you can set -R mode 2 in Phoenix Miner, and your rig will reboot whenever you have a GPU failure. Correct.
But to answer your question, Jay Bohannon, Hash Raptor, when he built his shed, he went over like a whole list of like all these fancy gadgets that you could use for mining. And he has them set up, and he has some pretty good links in his mining shed setup. I can't post the links for you because, you know, YouTube sucks. But
yeah.
Hash Raptor's shed build. Why not build one with the Wi-Fi, Arduino, and IoT chipset to make a smart switch? That's a good option. Critical. They basically make your own. Crypto Mining Lifer says he has the GoSund smart plugs for his rigs. So there you go. Yeah, good old John Jermaine. Yeah, Lawrence. For you, Ubiquity. Ubiquity is awesome. Is there a crypto museum yet? I don't think so.
No.
Not yet.
Man, they would have to omit the shitcoin section, or they would have to put that in like in a rotating exhibit, because there's not enough space to like describe all those shitcoins. There's a lot of projects that have come and gone over the years.
This is true. This is true.
Mm-hmm.
He says he got them on Amazon for $30 for a 4-pack. Make sure they're the heavy duty ones, because he's running his on 240 volt. Winning right there. Crypto Mining Lifer.
Nice.
Because there are some that do run 220 volt. You just have to make sure you read. They will specify.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy duty is usually the keyword.
Right. Oh,
it's usually a good indicator. Heavy duty, and still read it. Like, don't trust it. Read it. Some places will say heavy duty, and they're still no different. Sometimes.
Yeah, I've the ones that I've got. It's not a smart switch of any sort, but it's the Triplite server grade PDU. It's a 30. They're 30 amperes, and I utilize every bit of it. But I also made sure that the wiring underneath my house was all fresh, and so I've got like thicker gauge wire than is necessary. My gauge of wire would allow me to have 600 amps flow through it. So yeah, I was good. The power where you're at, Cricketall, is already at 220. Now that's kind of cool. Where are you at?
Everywhere that's not here.
Right? That's not the United States. That's for sure.
No.
What it does is what 220 gives you is it gives you two power
It could
lines.
help you.
It gives you two power lines, so you have a better distribution of power that's better load balanced on there, and that's what you're looking at, is that load balance. So you're getting cleaner power to the power supply, so your power supply isn't going to see so many ripples in it. It doesn't have to it's not going to generate as much heat trying to transform it into something usable on the component level. So internally, the power supplies actually have to do less work running on 220 versus 110, because in 110 it's got to step it up, transform it, blah blah blah, much more process to make it do what you want. Oh wow, you're in the Philippines. Oh, that's baller, dude. Awesome.
You got cheap power.
Yeah, it's like depending on where you're at, it's like I don't even know the Philippines too well, and like if the whole area is just like really high humidity all the time, but that'd be like the only thing that you would really have to worry about is just the humidity getting to all the components. That shit'll just rust everything away.
Yep, 240 and 220 is the way to go.
Yep. But I mean, as far as power costs, it won't really save you anything other than your. Whoa, is that American or is that in Filipino money? Whoa.
I said it's super humid.
Yeah.
What's Vietnam? I feel like I almost died from sweat.
Yeah, I've never gone there, so I'm like, I have no clue. I ignorant. Crypto, he's like, chin up, bro. Good to see you. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. And we'll probably be doing a Christmas episode here on DCA too. So don't think you're getting off the hook without a good show. Make sure to have that eggnog and make it turn your eggnog into an adult beverage. A little bit of rum. Oh my god, 32 cents a kilowatt hour. That's USD, Cricketall.
Gross.
Whoa.
That's bad.
I don't think that's anywhere profitable. For you, if I wanted to mine and I was in the Philippines, because they're closer to the equator, you get better sunlight, Start investing into some solar panels. It sounds like you need to get off grid first.
Sure.
And then like add some panels down so you can start mining. But that'd be me. He's like, I have a plan. Ha ha ha. Don't steal the power from your neighbor. Don't do it. Everybody gets in trouble for it. You had those guys that tried to do it from the train station. They got busted. You had the Russian nuclear physicists. They got busted. There's people at a power dam. They got busted.
Yep. Usually they get busted.
Cool crypto nomad.
Anybody has any other questions? Now's your last chance before we run out of here. My eyes are irritating me. I gotta take my contacts out.
Oh yeah.
That is for sure.
Oh, cool, Dan and Dane. That's awesome. He said he'll donate 1,000 Raven for the Christmas edition of DCA Adventure.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Thank you, Panda. Thank you. And Dan, you're too kind. It's just too kind, man. You're FA, buddy. Super FA. Panda says he'll donate 5 ETC. There you go, man.
Nice.
Christmas is going to be FA. Let's do it. Where's the DCA donation pot? I mean, you can send it to the coin request down below. There is a coin request down there, and you can click there and you can donate crypto. And you can donate it there straight now. And then we can just give that out on that day. They go straight to our wallet, to our DCA wallet. So, if that's what you would like to do, you can do that. And we can give it away.
Coin request, no ETC.
No, they don't have ETC. They delisted ETC, I'm pretty sure. I was going to dump my ETC there too. I will get with y'all and get y'all an ETC address.
Don't worry, we will take your crypto and we are not going to double it for you. This is not like that.
And I'm not going to give you an Ethereum classic address. PNY junk cards? No. I like PNY cards. They've been fairly well.
You know, they got their high end and their low end. They still have to be approved by NVIDIA. or AMD. You know, whatever manufacturer's producing whatever cards.
Right.
You get companies like Yeston where their coolers are like bare minimum, but they're about the looks of the card, not how well it functions. You're making a themed computer.
I don't think they're bad. My personal take. Check me.
Yeah, PNY, I don't think they're bad.
There is no like customer support and like warranty for them, so you know, be leery of what you're doing. If you're buying used, like that's it. Like you're not gonna get your money back or anything, or RMA them. If you RMA, you're gonna pay for them.
You're a distributor, you can order them, but they're back ordered. Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, everything's on back order, looks like.
Yep.
But alright guys, well I think that'll be about it, and we'll be rolling out of here.
Oh yeah.
And then Nim might be going live tomorrow on Crypto and Hot Rods, so
Right.
be sure to subscribe to that.
I'll be talking about that, and then after I decompress on that, if you guys want to stick around, I might just do a game thing, because I was intending to do like a gaming Sunday or whatever. So I'll end up starting on, you know, maybe I start on YouTube and then take a little break. And then I also, if you guys are ever on Twitch, both me and Mikkel are both on Twitch. I at least do like a couple of, like 1 or 2 days a week. I'll sit there and live stream on Twitch, Crypto and Hot Rods, same name, so there's no confusion. Go ahead and give us a follow up over there where we can play our games and stuff like that, talk crypto, game.
I just bought Cyberpunk, so
Bastard.
yeah.
I want to do it now.
I paid for it with ETH, which is great.
Nice.
Which, if you guys want to do that, there's a link in DCA and the Family Mine. There's a referral code. Please use it. We get 5%. DCA gets 5% back in BTC of anybody that buys games. So we can either give the BTC away, or we can eventually save it for a game and give away a game, which would be kind of cool. I had no issues playing it, Deckman. Like, it played fine for me. I turned my settings down from ultra to high. I didn't leave them on ultra. I mean, I have a 1080 in my PC, amped edition with a Ryzen 7 1700 and 16 gigabytes of RAM. So I got a decent PC, but didn't have any issues.
Nice.
Ran good for me.
Dan's like, yeah, missed that Sunday night chilling with them on Crypto and Hot Rods, where I would play a game for a few hours, shoot the shit with people. It was fun.
Good stuff.
Yeah, you know, it's like sometimes you can't sit there and be all hardcore crypto all the time. You need to be able to unplug and unwind from it every so often. It's pretty much what I've been doing all week. That's why, if you guys have noticed, I haven't been really too much active on Discord or anything. I'm like, I just need a break from what's happened. Or what's happened, what's happening. It's like, ugh.
Yep.
Fuck 2020. Fuck December.
So, we'll catch you later.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go have some funs. And
I'll see you on Crypto and Hot Rods, and we'll see you guys all on Christmas. Well, make sure you bring your adult beverage if you're going to do it. Yo, shenanigans.
Duh.
Later, guys. Yo. Oh, smash that like button, guys, if you haven't done
Subscribe button.
and the subscribe. And there's a little bell notification in it, and you just want to press it. It's all right down here, real easy. Takes a few seconds. And with that, peace.